I speak in a figure or exemplar. Another I see a third Horpacrat, or again one seeketh instruction in Obeah, and his fellow in Wanga. And of all these not 1 in 10,000 shall be aware of his true way. For albeit her last step is one for all, yet his next step is particular to each. Therefore is the preparation of a student that seeketh our holy order of AA most general, informing his mind of all known methods, so that his will may select among these by instinct, that after his probationer he practiseth those which he hath preferred, and by the examination of his record, after the period appointed, thou mayst have wisdom concerning him to confirm him in those ways which are thereby showed to be germane to his true nature. More on this path. Altere de sua via. Thus I was brought unto the knowledge of myself in a certain secret grade, and as a poet, by Jerome Pollitt of Kendal, Oscar Eckenstein of the Mountain, discovered manhood in me, teaching me to endure hardship and to dare many shapes of death. Also he nurtured me in concentration, the art of the mystics, wit in science without lumber of theology. Allen Bennett bestowed upon me the right art of magic and our holy Kabbalah, the great treasure of learning in many matters, but especially concerning Egypt and Asia, the mysteries of their arcane wisdom. But of Cecil Jones had I the great gift of the holy magic of Abramelin, and he inducted me into the order which we name not, because of the silliness of the profane that pretend thereto, and he brought me to the knowledge and conversation of the holy guardian angel. Also he was the herald of the masters of the temple, and they bade me welcome to their order, appointing a siege for me in the city of the pyramids, under the nine of Pan, but for 3 years I was not willing to avail myself thereof. Now mark well this, O my son, that this path was peculiar to the law of my star, and none other should follow me herein, seek to follow me, for he hath his own proper orbit. O my son, err not by generalization and conformity, for this is a very idleness, and breedeth ideals and standards that are deaf. On prudence in the teaching of the art. De prudenti arti docendi. Nevertheless, this one affliction shall touch nigh all that come to thee, and that is the great pox of sin. That is our bane inherited of the eon of slain gods. Look then first of all, when any postulant boweth before thee, whether there be not conflict and restriction in his mind and in his will, if he deem good and evil to be absolute, instead of as relative to the health of his body, or the weal of the society of which he is a member, or what not, as it may be, instruct him. Or if he say that he will sacrifice all for initiation, correct him, as it is written, but whoso gives one particle of dust shall lose all in that hour. For it is conflict if you weigh one thing with another, and renunciation, being sorrowful, is not worthy of acceptance, but he must with joy unite all he is and hath, heaping the whole into one billow of love and will. Yea, O my son, until thou hast brought the postulant into our freedom from sin, and the sense and conviction thereof, he is not ready for the path of our magic and illumination, because every way soever is a going, and this sin is an obstacle and a fetter and an hoodwink on every one of them, for it is restriction, whether he set out by the meditations of the Dharma, or by our Kabbalah, or by vision or theurgy, or how elsesoever.